on, ladies and gentlemen? Sal here with a review of BlackBoxStocks. Those of you guys who watch my show, you already know I have implemented it in my show and how it's turned me from a $400, $300 a day trader into a guy who now consistently, or at least every other day, or at least multiple times a week, now putting up 1,000, 1,500, 2,000 a day gains because of this incredible algorithm-based trading alert system. Now, I'm going to walk you through it. No fancy edits. I'm going to make two videos. This is going to be the option, and then I'm going to go into the stock side as well. But the option side is what I've fallen in love with because it's a simple premise. What are traders who have a lot of money doing with that money? What stocks are they going into? How big are they going into those positions? How long are they going into those positions? And this incredible software is telling you all of the answers to those questions. And I'm going to show you how you can become a part of that for only $2.60 a day. All right. So again, no fancy edits. I'm going to go straight into it, ladies and gentlemen, just straight gonzo, okay? We just did a 3-hour, not 3 hour, we almost did a 2-hour show, so I want to be quick with it, but I want to be thorough. So let's go ahead and get started here. And again, if you want to take advantage of this, blackboxtrader.org is my link. Please use it to become a member of this incredible community. So what you're seeing right now in front of you is basically the main page, all right? So if you're watching me on television, please spread the video out, make it big, enlarge it, take a full screen, whatever it's called on your end. This is a one-page system. So this fits entirely into your screen where, again, you'll have the beautiful, again, this is all live data too, by the way. This is all live data. It's all included. It's not anything where they nickel and dime you. For your monthly rate, everything is included, including, again, live data. So this is your professional, beautiful looking chart where you're going to be able to pull up each alert to verify where in the chart this exactly, this stock is being, alerted at. And one thing you've noticed about, and I have already noticed about BlackBoxStocks, is that they do a really great job of catching all the runners very, very early, either pre-market or literally just out the gate. They're not going to bring you anything. It's never a guess, all right? It's never a guess. This algorithm literally searches 13,000 stocks multiple times per second to identify real breakout opportunities. So this is not, hey, maybe something is happening here. No, this is, there's concrete evidence that the algorithm has picked up that there's real interest and buying in this particular alert, whatever stock that is. And those alerts show up in what's called the alert log. And as you can see with today's action, 97 alerts, and that's pretty much what you'll get. You'll get anywhere between, 40 to as high as sometimes 120. It depends on the volatility on the day. We've been enjoying an incredible bull market. So there's been quite a number of alerts lately, but you're going to enjoy anywhere between 40 to as high as 120 a day. So there's always going to be an opportunity for you to take advantage of a play. All right. So again, these are going to be the best gainers you're going to see right here on the trading day. And again, most of these that end up here, they come very, very early. These are going to be your alerts you're going to be able to take advantage of. Let me see if I can zoom in here real quick. I'm going to zoom in and get you a closer look at what's going on in here. All right. And don't mind me. I'm going to cover myself up a little bit. And here you go. These are the 10 gainers that showed up today. And I want to show you where you were alerted at if you had, again, the BlackBoxStocks software. So as you can see here, these were the gainers of the day that BlackBox brought to you, all brought on the platform, okay, and at these prices. So price at alert and then high after the alert. So yes, you had the opportunity to get in at the price of the alert. and then you had the opportunity to sell or ride the stock to the high after the alert. And these were the potential gains you could have gotten if you took advantage of the alert. So as you can see here, if we scroll today, these were the opportunities that were taken that you could have taken advantage of. MGNX alert 2163, high of 2390. So you might say, well, Sal, when were these made? When these alert? Okay, I'll show you. All right, let's take for example Kara. Actually, let's do another one. Let's see one that had incredible volatility. I like this one, MJNX. All right, so I'm gonna get rid of that screen. All right, I'm gonna get rid of that screen, and I'm gonna show you when you were alerted in that ticker. So we're gonna zoom in here again because we're dealing with YouTube, so we got limited space. But I want to show you where you had the opportunity to get in here. All right, all right. Let me see if I can take that. We're gonna zoom in for you here. There we go. Make it nice and big. So here, MGNX, as you can see here, you were alerted. The price we're at the alert was where that line and the price, intersect. The line and the price intersect, which was that 2163. So here's where you were alerted at 2163 at exactly 9:58. And you could have taken advantage of MGNX after the open. You got the alert from BlackBoxStocks, and you could have easily had written it to that intraday high. You could have easily had written it to that intraday high. And again, BlackBoxStocks works really good with a great moving average. I like the 8 exponential moving average. I feel like the 8 exponential moving average or the 13, but I prefer the 8, is far enough away from the action where you don't get too many false signals, but at the same time, it gives you the opportunity to get out of the trade once a clear failure has occurred, right? A clear failure has occurred. BlackBoxStocks, along with a great moving average, is a great opportunity for you to be able to use the software, get in a trade, and get out of trade, at what I believe, in my opinion, is a great breakdown. All right. And when the trade is running, it stays in it by not being too far from that moving average. All right. So MGNX, this is one of the great alerts that came out of the BlackBoxStocks trading algorithm platform alert system today. And you could have taken advantage of that. Okay. So back to the platform here. And again, this is your alert system. This is the chart. So you pull up every alert just to see where it's at. Now, most guys have their own trading platforms, whether it be TD Ameritrade, Interactive Brokers, or some guys are trading straight through TradingView or whatever other platform you're using. So sure, you can get the alerts out of BlackBoxStocks and then implement them into your own trading platform and then use the charts from there. So BlackBoxStocks now just simply becomes where you get the information for you to be able to take advantage of the move. All right. So again, back to the main screen here, you got the volatility indicator. The volatility indicator is a great addition because what the volatility indicator does, it just keeps you from not creating not getting overly excited about the alert. So the volatility indicator keeps you in the right perspective. When the alert comes in, you pull it up by selecting it. You will pull it up by selecting it. This will have different variations, whether it be hot or cold, and you'll be able to determine, okay, is this a real runner right now? Is this really taking off? And the volatility indicator helps you determine that. The volatility indicator helps you determine that. Again, this is the alert log on this side. Also, BlackBoxStocks has done a great job of creating a community around the software. They have a main chat room as well as several different rooms where you can actually follow individual traders and their trades and their pre-market scans and after-market scans. So there's a built-in community in the software. It's not just the software. There's a community built around the platform where you can make new friends and and new people to learn from, and take advantage of that. Many of these people, love trading as much as you do. So connect with them online and offline, and you're going to be surprised at how great you're going to be using this software in your trading. All right. They also, by the way, do have a Discord room as well. So again, an incredible community built around the software. But let's get to the options. That's where I want to get to, because I want to explain to you how incredible this system is. I want to explain to you how incredible this system is, and why it's made me profitable practically as soon as I got it. Literally the day after I got it, I was profitable. And this software is so cheap. For $2.60 a day, for what you can do, it's absolutely incredible. So let me go ahead and screen capture in on why this option side of BlackBoxStocks is so incredible. All right. So let me zoom in here. All right. There it is right there. Now, for those of you guys who watch CNBC, you know who the Nigerian brothers are. The Nigerian brothers have a great way of trading that is I hadn't heard about it until they literally brought it up. And basically what they do is that they copycat large institution or private investors who have moved aggressively in certain particular stocks. All right. So they basically copy, and they use the size of the trade, the length of the trade, the time, time to expiration, to identify possible situations where they believe this person who has a lot of money, who we believe, again, is an educated and astute investor, they literally copy that person's trade by going into these same positions. BlackBoxStocks, again, an algorithm-based trading system, which again, identifies practically exactly what I just said. Astute investor traders, institutional trades, the incredible size on some of these options, where you, with your 4,000, your 5, whatever it is that you're working with, you've got to look at these trades and say, wow, something is going on there. And I want a piece of that. Because when you see a guy put up a couple $1 million in an option that's expiring within the week, something is up. And you're going to want to follow that guy into that trade, because he knows something you don't. He may have some information. He may have a level of depth of knowledge regarding that company you may not have, but you can profit from because of the incredible alert brought to you by BlackBoxStocks. And again, I want to show you that here. So here we have the options system on the screen. And as you can see here, throughout the day, you're brought multiple opportunities for different kind of plays for you to take advantage of. Now, this is the all option screen. So throughout the day, and I can go on and on and on until the morning, the software brings up alerts. But what they do an incredible job at is that they allow you to input individual stocks that you want to take positions in. All right. So let's say I'm looking for a great trade in the Qs. All right. A very liquid ETF, one of the most popular ETFs. All right. Exchange traded funds. Now, as you can see here, the software has brought all of the interesting alerts for the day. And as you can see here, and their values as well. So these are some interesting positions here, both calls and puts. But as you can see here, I'm looking for something that's going to be relatively soon, right? So I'm looking for something relatively soon and something with some decent size. So showing commitment from the trader in the move. And what stands out to me, again, and I love the size, I'm looking at this right here, this $3 million trade. This is a $3 million trade here, as you can see on the screen. Here's the QQQ symbol. So we are in the Qs. It came out at 11:20, exactly 11:20. It expires March 29th of 2018. This is for the $163 put. This is for the $163 put, excuse me. All right? And what we know about the QQQs right now is that they're trading right now for $168. All right, so this guy is betting that QQQ will pull back before March 29th of 2018, literally $7 for, practically $7 from where we are right now. And he's willing to risk $3 million on that trade. The 163 is a put. He bought it out the money at 169.11, which is where the QQQ was trading for. So it lets you know where exactly the trader bought the option. This trader bought 10,000 put options at $2.52. So it's literally telling you where the trader bought it, how many calls or puts the trader bought, and for how much. And as you can see, they spent $3 million. $3 million is their commitment towards that trade. Now, if I'm an individual trader, all right, I'm a guy with a small account, all right? Imagine, yourself less than 25,000. I don't care if you have less than $1 million. I don't care who you are, really. When you see that kind of commitment, that's a trade you've got to pay attention to. And that's a trade that, honestly, if you're a small trader, you've got to look at that and say, wow, if they're willing to again spend $3 million, maybe I should put some money on the line and go in with that trader. As you can see, again, they've given themselves some time, to identify, to make sure that the trade actually ends up going their way. So if the move ends up moving quicker than they expected, they've got an incredible amount of time value they can sell back into the marketplace. So a great opportunity for you to take advantage of. Again, another awesome alert brought to you by BlackBoxStocks. All right. So again, let's keep going. Let's find some different ETFs that we can trade. Again, I like just trading the more top 50 or so in the market. Let's look at SPY as another one. Again, I'm looking, you got some $34,000 trades. Here's an $800,000 trades. I love following the $1 million trades. I love $1 million trades because that's a lot of money. Heck, 800,000 is a lot of money. 100,000 is a lot of money. But I love those big monster trades because, options, ladies and gentlemen, it's risky to trade options. So if you're willing to put up to 3 million, a million, 800,000, 500,000, that tells me you're very confident about that position and the likelihood of that trade being successful. All right, so we can look at some of these SPYs here. SPY right now trading for 283.18. 283.18. So as you can see here, we got some guys willing to risk some big money on some of these puts here. All right. Here's some calls. Some guys willing to go large on calls. But again, I'm looking for the large size. All right. I'm looking for whales here. Let's follow some whales. And here's a whale trade right here, as I mentioned earlier, an $800,000 trade. Again, this is in the money put. They're going for 284. That was the strike they're going in for. They got it in the money, as you can see, because they bought at 283.22. They bought over 4,584 put options at that price for $1.85 each. All right, for over, again, $848,000. And they're looking for a pullback to happen relatively soon. And here, as you can see, this is what's really interesting. This commitment came literally with barely any time left for, the market to continue. Literally, the market was closing, and they put in this incredibly large order. So this could be a trade where it could take place. This trader can go ahead and sell as soon as tomorrow morning or into Friday expiration. as today is Tuesday. But this trader is very confident that this is going to be, ending in the money, and he's going to make a ton of cash back with a very close expiration. This is a very close expiration. So this is a gentleman who's willing to go in the money. He believes this is going to happen relatively soon, as he's given himself very little leeway in terms of if this is not going to go in his way. He's got very little he can do with that kind of size this short. So he's willing to risk that time value, that incredibly little time value left on these options, as these expire 1/31, and today's the 25th, but these expire January 31st. All right, this is again at 284. He's willing to buy this in the money put at 283.22, over 4,500 put options, and he's risking over $848,000. Again, that is a trade I would want to follow him into because of that, simply because of the conviction, and the size of that trader. Because again, we believe that individuals who have a lot of money are astute traders. They're very knowledgeable traders. So it makes sense for you to want to follow this gentleman into this trade. All right, so I hope you can already see for $2.60 a day the value of this software. The value of this software. Can you already see it, guys? Can you already see the value of this option? This incredible opportunity. Again, if you want to take advantage of it, BlackBoxTrader.org is the link to use. BlackBoxTrader.org is the link to use. All right? We've got earnings coming up left. I want to go over one more trade. Earnings coming up left. One of the most volatile, not the cheapest options in the world, but one of the most volatile option plays out there is Amazon. Amazon has been on an incredible tear over the last 365 days. Stocks up well over 50%. It's been a monster. Let's see what's going on for Amazon. Boom. All right. 2 trades comes up for Amazon that this algorithm-based trading system has brought up. So there were 2 trades that the system said, all right, you need to pay attention here. So let's look at these 2 trades. And this one is very interesting. All right. So by the way, let me let you know that Amazon earnings is February 1st, I believe. February 1st. So this gentleman is buying a $2 million position into Amazon's earnings just a few days out, So he wants to play the run into it as well as a few days out. And he's going with an in-the-money option. This is an in-the-money option at $13.60. Amazon right now, I believe, is trading at that price, $13.57.51. Okay, so $13.57.51 to be exact. So he's going out of the money. This is an out-of-the-money option. All right. This is an out-of-the-money option that, interestingly enough, he bought while it was in the money. He actually bought it while it was in the money. So it's actually going against him just slightly in the short term. But then again, that's why, again, he's decided to go with the trade into earnings. Again, AMZN is the ticker we're looking at. This alert came out at 2:20 p.m. today. All right, that's the expiration, February 16th of 2018. He's looking for that out of the money now, $13.60 call. He bought it while it was in the money, so he's actually paid a little bit more than if he had paid for it now. If he had did it, right now at $13.57, but he paid $13.61.75. He bought over 352 call options at $55.20. Again, incredible amount of volatility on Amazon, so the IV is high and it's not a cheap option, right? $55.20, almost $5,500 per contract. These are not cheap options, and he's willing to spend over $2 million. This guy is very well committed to seeing Amazon beat earnings in a major way. So this guy's looking to really kill on earnings for Amazon. And again, this is a trade for those of you guys who can afford 1 or 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 10 options contracts in this. You'd want to follow this guy into this position. This is where, again, the benefit of having black box stocks comes in. This is where you get the benefits. You can do this literally all day, using the software, following guys going in and out of these trades. All right. This is LaSalle here with an incredible review. I hope you've learned something. I hope you're going to take advantage of this. Ladies and gentlemen, it's already paid. It's already paid for itself for me. It's already paid for itself for me. Blackboxtrader.org. Use my link. Go through it. Take advantage of the software. $2.60 is 79 bucks. It's incredibly underpriced for what the software does. These guys can be easily selling it for twice, maybe 3 times what it's going for. They're offering it to you now at $79. I want to get you in now at these prices because I'm telling you guys right now, eventually, as the technology becomes better, they're going to raise the price. All right, they're going to raise the price, and I want you to be able to be making money. So when they do raise the price, it doesn't affect you. Because right now, if you're not winning, you're not making money. If they raise the price, now you're further away from the opportunity of being a profitable trader. So take advantage of it now while it's less than $100, so that you can be in the position to continue to use the software because you're making money and you're more profitable while it's cheap. While it's cheap. All right. It's Sal here. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe to my channel. I have a great show every single night here on YouTube, Monday through Thursday to be exact, regarding small caps and options. I love what I do. I love being a trader. I want you to be a part of my trading community. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Until next time, take care.